Dovid Efune. He's the Algemeiner's CEO, and he's also the chief editor. He's been really pivotal in the change that the Algemeiner has seen over the past 10 years. So without further ado, Dovid Efune, I give you the stage.
You know, there are a couple things that whatever happens in life, you can count on every single day, every single time. The sun is going to rise, Donald Trump is going to tweet, and Ari Ackerman is going to give a damn good opening speech at the Algemeiner Summer Benefit. It's a given. Now, first of all, I just want to explain something, because I know a lot of you are wondering what a British guy is doing out at a party like this, when I'm sure you all know that the traditional 7 years of Shiva that is observed after England is booted from the World Cup semi-final have begun this evening. So the reason is, I guess, and you know, if I were to say this to an English crowd, I could get in a lot of trouble, but there is more to life than football. A little bit more. So, first of all, hello everybody, and welcome again to our 7th annual Summer Benefit. It's a very, very special pleasure to have all of you here today. I want to start with a few words of thanks to Michelle. You're doing a fantastic job getting all the pages in order. Fantastic. A huge thank you to Chana Yamini for the immense work, and the rest of the members of the team. I know what an immense effort it is to put an event like this together. So, toda rabah for all of your hard work, upwards and onwards. A special thank you to Ari and Lauren for your generosity, for your consistency in delivering moving and well-received speeches. And of course, to my dear friend Stephen Gadd for co-sponsoring tonight. We're very, very grateful. It's good to see you, my friend. You're looking good. I want to issue a few words of thanks and congratulations to my colleagues, also our colleagues at the Algemeiner. First of all, our managing editor, Barney Breen Portnoy, who came all the way from DC, from the swamp. Barney, it's lovely to see you. Thank you for coming and for your leadership and hard work every day. Is Ben here? Ben Cohen? Okay, so Ben, who is more of an Englishman than me, has actually started sitting Shiva, so he's not here with us tonight. But he's a very central part to our team, and I salute him and his great work for us. We also have Shiri Moshe with us, who leads our campus and other coverage. Thank you, Shiri. You will notice all of the names I'm mentioning. If you're reading the Algemeiner regularly, you'll see their bylines and the information they're bringing to us on a daily basis. And of course, is Shirin Solny here as well? You should be with us. Thank you for joining us tonight as well. I want to share with you all a story. It's a story that happened a couple of years ago, but I'm sharing it publicly for the first time tonight. I was reminded of it recently because of similar developments that took place in France over the last week. The event involved a middle-aged Jewish man called David, who was leaving a kosher restaurant in Roumanin, which is near the main Jewish district in Paris. As he left the restaurant, he was wearing a kippah on his head, and he had tzitzit strings hanging at his sides. Upon exiting, he was set upon by a group of thugs, described later as North African. They beat him savagely. They cursed him as a dirty Jew. They bruised his eye sockets. They broke his nose. And then, just to add insult to injury, they pulled out a black marker and etched a crude swastika on his chest. They stopped only when they were scared off by passers-by. It's a tragic story. And sadly, it's one that's not too unfamiliar in France today. But there is another part of the story, one that wasn't publicized and one that isn't entirely tragic. After the Algemeiner published an interview with David, in which he spoke amid tears on camera about his ordeal, we received a phone call. The phone call was from an American Jewish reader of the paper. He said he had been moved by David's story and he felt like he wanted to do something. He wanted to send David a gift for Pesach. He wanted, in his words, to show David that he was not alone. We made the introduction, and David later told us what an impact it made on his life, knowing that across the ocean, in his grief and in his pain, there was an individual that stood in solidarity and an individual that represented a community and a nation. To this day, we've stayed in close touch with David. He invites us to his family simchas and, of course, is well on the path to healing. But it is this story that captures the essence of how we've sought to think about journalism at the Algemeiner. It is firstly about awareness, drawing attention to the most pressing issues of the day, helping our audience focus amid the great deluge of available information, the information overload that we all experience, helping our readers focus on what is really important today. This in turn, this awareness in turn, builds community. It cultivates a sense of global brotherhood and responsibility that transcends borders and boundaries and continents. It then continues to become a tool for mobilization, and then we're able to pool our resources together, organize initiatives that bring relief to those in need, and slowly but surely, one brick at a time, we can build a better future for future generations. It's publishing with a mission, journalism with a heart, media with a sense of purpose. Now, Siggy, Adam, and James, each in your own way, you are leaders in building this global community. Siggy, your expertise is popular culture. Adam, in the fields of film and music and other forms of entertainment. And James, can we call the Wall Street Journal highbrow culture? Perhaps, okay. That counts, little highbrow, okay. But we are very grateful to stand alongside each of you in this effort and to pay tribute to your momentous accomplishments tonight. Thank you. Toda. And to each of you who have joined us tonight, we know that you are here because you care. You are our partners in everything that we do, and we look forward to doing so much more together with you. Thank you, and thank you.